did not get it straight enough for some reason. Could be. It should have a little bit of a border, I think, so I could go back and take a little bit more. I think I'm a little bit too close on this side, because you do need to make sure you have a little bit of play in it. So that's the first experiment doing this. I welcome anybody else giving it a try, because then I get to sell you another case when you mess it up. But I am going to just go back now and take this piece a little bit wider. What do you think? Let's go do that. And then you can see when you put it back together, you do have the protection. It still has the protection falling both these ways. You know, if I drop it this way, it bounces. You know, if I drop it this way, it bounces. If I drop it this way, if I drop it on its corner, it bounces. So, you know, I don't know how many of you do this with your drive, but let's turn it on. And there it is, it's running, it's really working, wow. Okay, it still provides protection, it provides you the multi-dock, and it really is going to depend. Now I would cut it very carefully so I don't have any longer slits than necessary, and I didn't do a real good job through here, and I'm not sure if a better job can be done. I'd sure like to know if there's some real good handy people out there that can do better than I did. I'm just trying to get you started with the idea. But let's go back and mark this up just a hair more, and I'll turn it off. I'm going to mark it up a hair more on this side, so that I get just a little bit more play, a little bit more free play. So to do that, I'm just going to take my template. I'm just going to move it over just a hair more than it was. This is where I came around the corner before, remember? And I said, oops, I'm kind of missing it. So maybe I slipped a little bit when I did this. There, I'm just going to take off that much more, about an eighth of an inch more. And we'll see what happens. This is certainly better than watching a reality show. I guess it is a reality show, isn't it? We should start a reality show called Bust My Thrive. Okay, now once again, I gotta remember to remove it. Carefully. And I'm going to go back here and put it on its board. And I'm just going to take off that little bit more. Also here, I suspect I'll have difficulty because when you're trying to shave a sliver of silicone, it tends to not want to cooperate. Actually, this is going easier, and I think it's going easier because the tip of my blade is running against the wood here, and I think that's holding my blade steady. So that might be a key when we do this, is to always have a piece of wood under it that keeps your blade running steady. Okay. So I'm this far. Let's see if I can get the wood really against the rest of it here. I'm going to put the wood up on the front bezel here, so it's right against the silicone. And this is how I'm just learning this, guys. This is as I go along. Oh, there we go. Oh, you gotta go slow because it really takes off. There. Okay, now I'm gonna remove it, put it up on top here, and just take off that extra piece. There we go. Let's see how that works. And again, you know, this is for the folks who just gotta have it on the multi-dock and gotta have good protection at the same time. And if you want to know why I just don't make another mold to make it this way, it's just too expensive to do that, folks. It is what it is. I developed it, probably not the ideal design to start with, but I'm working with what I created, and that's as good as I can do for now, unless I become a industrial magnet and can afford to make more of these. If the first ones sell enough to cover the expenses, then we can probably make a second batch, but even then, producing the batch is a lot cheaper than remaking the mold. The mold itself is an engineering expense all by itself that I can't really afford to redo. So I'm doing this because this is the only practical way I can see of doing this for the folks that want it. But for the next tablet, the Excite, I guess we can be smarter about it. So there it is. Now it's in the dock. There it is. In the dock. And let's see how it looks on the back. Oh yeah, that looks a lot nicer on the back. It's got a little bit of free play there. I see on both sides. It's got a little bit of about 1/8 of an inch all around on both sides. Looks nicer. So I guess it's better cut not too much first, and then if you got to go back and get a little bit more, then you get a little bit more. But there it is, and I'm going to talk to someone who's been asking since I started designing this if I was going to design it so he could use it on his multi-dock. So I think that, and for a few other reasons, he deserves to be the guinea pig or the tester for this. So on all our behalves, and I'm going to ask him to report back to you and create a post on how it works. So there it is, folks. It's fully on the multi-dock and working. So hope you like it. Never let it be said that anything can't be accomplished if we put our collective minds together on it. And I did this because somebody kept asking me, and so that person gets to be the guinea pig. Congratulations. I'll post in the forum who it is, and we'll wait, I guess, another day for another video. Bob J signing off.